The Occupational Health and Safety Specialist Yuka Ujita's visit to assess the situation at the BHS was coordinated by the Department of Labour. She's also reported to have met with the Chief Medical Officer. Ms. Ujita also met separately with the St. Kitts Teachers Union. She was able to engage with teachers for a couple of hours and was also given a tour of the Bhs High and provided with a history of the campus. The Bhs High campus is currently closed over ongoing concerns about health issues that resulted in some students and teachers experiencing a custom of like symptoms which suggested an environmental cause. The school now shares the campus with the Washington Archibald High on a shift system. Ms. Ujita is expected to discuss her findings with a team from the ILO, which will prepare a report on the occupational health and safety aspect of the situation and make recommendations. Her visit Tuesday was not without controversy, however, when FM has learned that Ms. Ujita, the Labour Commissioner, and the BHS teachers waited for some 45 minutes outside of a building where the meeting was expected to take place, reportedly awaiting word of approval from the Ministry of Education to use the facility. They eventually walked to a nearby church where the meeting was held. The Ministry of Education has been granted use of the dental building across the road from the Washington Archibald High, which is used by the schools for regular and after-school classes. According to BHS teachers, the principal of the Washington Archibald High, who holds the keys, would not grant them access to the building, insisting that clearance from the Ministry of Education was required. The ministry is reported to have been aware that the Labour Department was coordinating the itinerary of the ILO representative, but was unaware of the details of the schedule. One source told WinFM that permission was eventually granted, but by that time the group had moved on to the church. There are also reports that the Washington Archibald High administration was concerned about the oversight of the BHS students while the teachers were attending the meeting. Ultimately, a few teachers, security guards and 2 police officers patrolled the corridors during the meeting, which ran some 2 hours. Bhs High staff who spoke to WinFM today, Wednesday, dismissed the suggestion that the incident was a miscommunication, believing rather that it was a deliberate attempt to frustrate their efforts to have the situation at the BHS campus addressed. They suggested that it was reflective of what they view as continued disdain and even victimization by the Ministry of Education for their going public with the health concerns at the school. This afternoon, the principal of the Washington Archibald High declined to comment on the incident with the access to the building, indicating that the matter would best be addressed by the Ministry of Education. But in speaking about the shift system, which has been underway for about 3 weeks, Mr. Clifford Gavaya said that it had not been easy, but the schools had made it work. He said it had been a useful exercise as the ministry has been exploring the possibility of a shorter academic school day with extracurricular activities added to the day's schedule. Mr. Gavaya said the experience of sharing the campus with BHS had proven to him that the concept could work. The shift system essentially comes to an end this week anyway, with exams beginning on Friday. With no formal classes, the 2 schools will be able to use the campus at the same time for end-of-term exams.